Okay, this is really awkward. But yeah, hi everyone, this is Catherine. I bet you already know that. But anyways, hi, I'm Catherine, and this is my, I suppose this is my video blog for, just talking about my artistic contributions to the mural project in Fossil Ridge High School sixth period PreAP World Literature for the Kite Runner. So for this project, I was on I was in the art crew, part of the art department, as you would say. So what we did was we drafted the whole mural, and then we helped organize people into doing different parts of the mural and helping us get things together in the mural to actually make the whole thing come together at the end. So our mural wasn't just going to be a mural for the aesthetic, for how pretty it looked, just to show off how good we are at collaborating or making art or anything. Our mural, we are trying to prove a central theme and make a claim and try to inspire people to take action. Okay, so our central theme and ethical claim was that when people are damaged as victims of circumstance, it is an ethical obligation for those better off to help improve their situation. So, I think in more simpler terms, it is morally right for someone who has better things to just help the people who are not as better off. Okay, so now on to what our mural, what our plan for the mural, what our little art division's visions for the mural actually was. So we were going to go lengthwise. I think it was 4 feet by 8 feet this way. And what would happen was we wanted to use the mirror motif and have just a cracked mirror on one side with victims of circumstance and scenes from the Kite Runner displayed within the shattered fragments of the shattered mirror. And one person, a shadowy figure, is going to be sitting right in front of the mirror. And what's gonna happen is there's shards of mirror everywhere, right? So he's trying to put the mirror back together. And then in the background is just there's just going to be news articles, pictures, more quotes of just things that relate to the Kite Runner, the current issue in Afghanistan, and victims of circumstance. And so the background's going to be all reds and gradients and shades of red. Passion, love, but death, yes. But anyways, we're going to have that in the background, and it's going to be kind of diluted. We're putting acrylic paint over our little collage back there, so it's not as center of focus. And then we're going to have a city skyline thing representing Afghanistan, and then on top of all that is going to be our shattered mirror and the shadowy figure. So my part in creating the mural was making one of the shattered mirror pieces. In my shattered mirror piece, I decided to do the scene where Sohrab is standing with his slingshot, and it's aimed at whose face? Oh yeah, Seth. I hate him. Anyways, it's aimed at Seth's face, and he said "boss," and he stood up for a mirror. The reason I chose this scene is because Sohrab is a victim of circumstance. And in a way, Amir is as well, because he's been subjected to seeing Hassan get raped, and then he's been under all this guilt. So in a way, Amir has also been a victim of circumstance for his whole life. And during that one point in time, I think what happened was Sohrab became in less danger, less in terms of victim. Not saying that what happened to Sohrab was good, but just saying that at that moment, Amir's the one getting beaten up, and he was about to die. And so therefore, I feel like Sorab had the obligation to help Amir because Amir was a lot less better off than he was at that moment. So here's a time lapse of like the creation of a mirror piece, and I'll just like talk over it and tell you what I'm doing or something. Okay, so right there is my line art of Sorab that I'm beginning to color in with watercolors. So what I did first was I first sketched out Sorab with his slingshot with a pencil, and then I went over it with a water and fade-proof pigment ink pen or something like that. And so now I've just been doing layering on skin tones and hair. So that took about an hour, and now I worked into the night, so I started another time lapse. And I started working on Zorab's outfit, which was described in the book as sapphire blue. So that's what I was doing. So after this, I met a problem with like, oh, what color should the background be because it's really blank. So I looked at the color themes in the Kite Runner and found that blue meant innocence and whatnot because Zorab is pretty innocent, and it kind of sad how his innocence was taken away. I decided to go by blue. So that was my artistic process, and there's a whole ton of things that I still didn't say. Yeah, like another reason for my blue background was that we didn't want any like super repeats of like the background of the mural, which was going to be like shades of red, blood, destruction. I was going to use red before for like hurt and betrayal that Sorab had felt before, but instead I went with blue because that would be a nice contrast with the red, and it still helps prove the theme of how, or just like show that how Sorab has lost his innocence so early in life, and it's just really sad. Now our mural is almost finished, and it's been super cool to see it come together day by day. Like at first I wasn't exactly sure if I was on board with the whole idea because it wasn't quite like fitting together in my mind like I thought it could. But now that we've actually started working on it, I'm kind of digging the idea more. Hopefully we'll be finished soon and in time for the due date. And I'm super excited. I'm super proud of how it's going to turn out. And yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I mean, yeah.